keep fucking burning myself. Vikings just don't give a fuck, I guess. It's got a lot of copper around here. Oh my god, this bow sucks. Damn it. Hey, what's up, Shadow? Yeah, I keep getting fucking burnt. The layout of my house is terrible, honestly. That fire is way too close to the front door. I've just never gotten around to fixing it. Swear to God, every other time I go into that house, I start burning alive. Yeah, there's a hole on top. And yes, if the house fills up with smoke, you will suffocate. And it'll kill you. Running in front of a log and letting it run you over will kill you too, actually. I was trying to stop it from going into the water. But yeah, the rock definitely helped with that. What I'm trying to do is, well, first of all, I gotta get to this guy. But I'm trying to find some fine wood so that I can make a bow that doesn't suck. Because this bow is fucking awful. My javelin has better aim than it. That is pathetic. I think I have to cut like birch trees or something. Yeah, I've been inside 2 burial ground locations already. And they contain these things called circling cores that you use to make smelters and that place where you make coal. I forget what it's called. Just put wood in there and it makes coal for you. You can also make coal by burning food, actually. There's another location where you can get iron. I haven't been there yet, though. Fine. Fine. I think it's birch that I have to cut down. Yeah. Get back here, you little wanker. Foolish deer, I possess the strength of your god! Fortunately, I'm hungry. No, I gotta throw it and, you know, actually hit him. Nope. What? You survived that? Got him. There you go. Usually doesn't take so long. I'm actually not sure how to do that. I can try and check. Let me just head back to the cabin. Yep. Yep. I just wanted to get some food. I don't have any meat. Not here anyway. I have a lot of meat at the other place, but it's so far away. Let's see here. Start server. Okay. Let's try this out. I'll post the password in the Discord. And the name of the world should just be Valheim. Which I'm assuming is the name of the world. Probably gonna spawn all the way the hell over here. I guess I could meet you over there. Why not? Alpha Squad. Yeah. Hold on. Hey, Shot.
Hey, man. What's going on?
Not much. Did the password work for you?
I'm just launching the game. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Good old golfer. He's still there, waiting for me. Okay. Join game. I mean, he died. I guess when Life is Feudal died, all the characters. This is the name of one of my characters from Life is Feudal. That's the reference.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess since Life is Feudal is dead, then I guess he's dead too. Does he just die with it? I don't know. I haven't tried launching the game or anything. I think the official servers are down, but yeah, the game still exists. It's just
yeah,
the server stuff is all gone. So your character should all be there. I would assume. But there are two versions of the game. There's one called Your Own, which it's basically designed for single player or smaller server sizes. So that hasn't gone away.
Would you be able to use your character in that mode?
It's a really good question. I have no idea. I didn't even bother. I should have tried just launching the game out of curiosity after the servers went down, just to see what the experience would be like. Maybe it gives you an error or something. But they are separate games, so it does make me wonder if anything shared between them. Maybe not. I don't know.
The character that I made, I only made the character and was just in the I see your character saying I have arrived all the way the fuck over here.
Wow.
Yeah.
I always forget this is laptops. I always have it in power saving mode, and I have to remember to switch it to game mode. I remember the first time I played Rust, I was playing it. I was just wondering, man, this game is blurry. It feels fine, but every time I rotate the mouse left and right, man, it looks so blurry. I thought, that's weird. I guess it's poorly optimized. And then it's hours of playing, and I realized, oh, I'm not running it in game mode. That's why. I mean, it was playable. It's just, it wasn't laggy at all or anything. Just whenever I'd move my, viewport, if you want to call it that, it's very laggy. Yeah, but Rust isn't really that demanding of a game. So if I were playing something newer, I would have known right away that something was up.
Mm-hmm.
This one, though, the moment I spawned, it already felt a little bit slow. So it's like, oh, right, yeah, game mode. Gotta work hard.
Are you just playing through your uh, local machine, or are you using Shadow?
Oh, no, it's local.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a laptop, so that's why. Yeah, they have most laptops these days. They have a like a button, game mode, office mode, all this kind of shit.
Right. I have a $600 business laptop that Shadow just
Lenovo.
changes the fucking room. This one is a Dell. I did used to have a Lenovo.
Dell. Okay. I think these days actually IBM was always like when I was in high school and shit, like ThinkPads, before IBM sold their business to Lenovo, that was kind of like the cream of the crop, so to speak, for business laptops. I think these days Dell might be considered better. Though I think Lenovo has they get a lot of credit from what I've seen. But I still think the good old days are when IBM actually did the business themselves. It seemed like they were really good.
I used to make fun of Dells, but they're not bad.
Yeah, honestly, at the end of the day, the more research I've done over the years, it's just company, I don't know. In terms of one company could be better than another because they have better, I don't know, return policy or something. But the funny thing is a lot of them, they end up using the same underlying parts. It's just the logo on it will say Dell or the logo on it will say HP, and the chassis looks a little bit different. But the underlying, even the inside, like the layout of the motherboard and the RAM and everything, like it's literally, they're buying it from the same, Chinese or Taiwanese companies. So, you're almost paying for a brand at some point.
Right.
Even Apple, I mean, a lot of Apple, their parts, they're the same parts that you get in other stuff. But they tend to try to source parts that have lower chances of failure and so on. So you do get some premium for what you're paying for.
Where are you right now?
I don't know. Remember, my map is all very... Oh, you went to the spawn point. Okay, I was trying to run to the west. I think that's where you were. My map is still very shrouded, so I saw on the stream you set markers and... Oh, yeah, you should set your markers to be visible, everyone. I think the map will probably still be shrouded, but I'll be able to see what you marked.
I see you.
Yeah, I'm coming back to where you were. It's interesting. It didn't carry over my... Oh, it's because we died the last session. Right. So I did actually have some... Oh, no, because I just picked the stuff up. Yes, my inventory was wiped, of course, but that makes sense because I died.
Yeah, we just dropped everything in the middle of the ocean.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it might be still there waiting in Robo's world or whatever. So it's interesting. I do wonder if I had moved from one world to another without dying, would it carry over everything?
Yes.
It does? Okay. Oh yeah. You died, right? But then you started this. You didn't go. Obviously, you didn't rejoin the Robos game, right? You just started this game fresh, and you.
Well, the way the game works is kind of like either Minecraft or Terraria, if you've ever played that or heard of that.
No, I haven't yet. I want to, though. I'm just curious.
Yeah, your characters are completely separate from the worlds. Like, everything that happens in the world, it doesn't really matter for you. Your character is constantly, getting stronger and everything. Yeah.
Right. Can you throw me a little bit of stone? I want to make a hammer. I read on the internet, these structures you see that you could actually
I only have like 4 on me.
That's fine. On is just enough to make a hammer. Okay.
You can do what?
See that building next to us? You can actually deconstruct those to get free resources. I was just curious. I never realized it when we were playing. If you equip the hammer, see, you can actually... Yeah. Because I always wondered what the point of these is.
You have to set down a workshop. You could just build them and live in them, too.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. You could just add to it, yeah. Huh. So I need to have a... Oh, because in order to deconstruct things, you have to have a workshop nearby, right? That makes sense. Okay.
Exactly.
Right. And the workshop has to have a roof over its head or whatever. Yeah. Funky. I think they do that just to make sure that, you can't... Remember in Atlas, we would just put down, benches and shit all over the place. Really easy. And we could... I love how you can use other people's, too, which makes sense, right? You're just walking, on the beach, and, oh, look, here's some workbench. You can just start using it, because, why couldn't you?
Well, yeah, it's just a workbench.
Yeah, exactly. It's awesome.
You don't need to have a roof over the workbench if all you want to do is deconstruct the house, though.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, okay. So the roof is necessary for working. I guess maybe the thinking is like, what if there are ill elements or something, like it's raining, and how are you supposed to do your work or something?
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know.
You got someone sneaking up on you.
Yeah, I see this.
I got him.
I'll dodge roll out of the way. How do I do this? Space. All right, space. That's
Dodge rolling is really good. Like, enemies hit me, but they don't hurt me because I'm dodge rolling. It makes like a
yeah.
cloth ripping sound. Like maybe they're like ripping your clothes.
How
If
good
I
is
have-
blocking? Oh, you don't have a shield. If you had a shield, maybe blocking would be really good. At least against these lower level enemies.
Well, the way that blocking works is that there's a like a parry value that I think weapons have. Yeah, weapons have them and shields have them. And if an attack that you're trying to parry, if your parry value is greater than their attack value, you're able to completely parry it.
Oh, completely. Okay.
Yeah, which makes them it staggers them. But if their attack is too strong, then you get staggered and you get hurt a little bit, and you only block some of the damage that your parry value is.
Do you lose stamina or something?
Yeah, you lose stamina from everything.
Oh, yeah, I get that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. I always thought it's weird in some games, like Ninja Gaiden on the Xbox. If you can block forever. You can just hold the right button or whatever, and you just block infinitely. I think there's some attacks that can overwrite the block, but if there's some stamina drain going on, then at some point you'll get too tired, of blocking everything, which makes sense, of course. It does seem like a tiring thing to perfectly guess your opponent's moves and block all of them perfectly.
I'm sure if Tecmo lost their minds
talent.
one day and wanted to make a Ninja Gaiden survival builder, then they would give Ryu some, or your nondescript ninja some stamina to waste whenever he does stuff. That would be pretty awesome, actually. You could just like build obstacle courses that you could wall run off of and shit.
Yeah.
I'd play a fucking Ninja Gaiden Builders.
Well, I imagine too that it could be very flavorful because you could just imagine like traditional Japanese buildings and temples and stuff, making shuriken and the samurai blades and whatnot. I think it would look nice.
Yeah, I unironically want a game like that.
Yeah, sounds good to me. So where's your home in this game? Did you share stuff on the map with me, visible to other players?
Can you see any of the markings that I have to the west?
No, I'm guessing, yeah, because the map is shrouded, it won't even show me. So I have to reveal that area first, and then all your markers will become visible.
I do have a house nearby. It's to the north a little bit. Give me a second.
Yep.
I'm cold, so my stamina is making it really, really slow for me, right? This game really wants me to be comfy. Yeah, it's... Well, you can't... Can you see Eekfear's spawn point? Probably not.
No. All I see is just where I spawned, and then I see your cursor moving around. And then mine, of course. Have you come close to challenging the next boss yet?
Nah. I was just trying to figure out all the mining stuff. Copper and tin.
You have to... All that stuff, don't you have to do it prior? I mean, is there an order, or can you can go find the boss whenever you want?
I don't know how it works for the Elder, but in order to make like weapons that are strong enough for you to even survive around those areas, yeah, you pretty much have to build at least like an axe or something. I have a bronze axe right now. That's the only bronze thing that I have.
Makes sense. I mean, if you think about it, we only got lucky with our boss fight just because there were so many of us. We could just gang up on him forever. Imagine you were playing that solo with our shitty weapons and gear in our low levels. It would have been too tedious. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, we basically just grinded the hell out of him, which is kind of depressing. It takes away the enjoyment. Yeah.
We were very desperate to be entertained, and we were playing it like an action game when it's not.
Yeah, pretty much. I think to be fair though, if we had been doing more dodging and such, though his one attack had kind of like a blast radius, that lightning attack. You have to get away. You can't dodge it. You just have to get out of the radius. But other than that, like the charge attack, you could dodge out of the way of. So if two people, one distracts him and the other one whacks his ass, yeah, right. Solo would be pretty challenging though.
I just beat on him with my axe.
Yeah, me too. I just beat on his ass because he can't attack from his ass.
I didn't have
except
to.
the radius.
because I already had other stuff from the previous session. Oh wait, no, actually no, I lost all that along with you guys. What did I do then? I forgot what I did. I'm pretty sure I just summoned him and killed him like really quickly.
Oh, so you did fight, but did the fact that you defeated him, did that carry over to this game?
Like the skills that I leveled up on my character, no.
Okay.
Oh, this is my humble abode. One of them, anyway.
Is there a way to teleport between the houses?
There is a way to teleport, but I haven't unlocked it yet.
Yeah, there's a portal or something you can build, right?
Yeah, you need fine wood for that, and I haven't gotten any fine wood yet. Ooh, this is an oak tree. I haven't chopped down an oak tree yet. It's a big ass oak. Ow. Trees have very thick trunks.
Like
yeah, I got it. I got fine wood. I can make a whole bunch of new shit.
Oh yeah, because I remember at the beginning of the game you can't use the regular axe to chop those trees down, right? They're too strong, I guess.
Yeah.
And then so they even yield a different kind of wood. That's cool. It's funny because in Life is Feudal there are different wood types. You can all the trees, doesn't matter if it's hardwood or softwood, you can chop them all down just as easily. Just it might take longer to chop down the hardwood.
Yeah, this game is just bottlenecking you. Little progression levels.
Yep.
You need to beat Eekfear in order to get the pick, and then use the pick to get metal, and then you make a metal axe, and then you can cut down the rest of the trees. I unlocked like 20 different things to build just from getting fine wood. Ooh, a tankard.
Have you found that the bow is the best way to hunt deer?
Definitely.
Yeah, I saw some of your shots. You were making not this stream. The last stream I watched a bit of it, and you made some pretty sweet shots. I was impressed. This time though, not so good. Oh yeah, I was watching you battle that troll too. That was awesome. And then you were so close to beating it too, and then you went up to it and just punching in the leg and. Did you end up killing it?
I mashed it. Nah, he killed me, and then I couldn't find him. I tried to track him down.
When you respawn. Okay. Yes, he must have wandered off. But yeah, when they're walking, the ground kind of thunders, so you'll maybe be alerted to its presence if you're relatively close to it, right?
Yeah. But he just fucked off. I don't know where he went. I got my stuff. I looked around for him for a little bit. Couldn't find him anywhere, so I just went back because I mean the whole reason I lost that fight is because my bow broke. If it didn't break, I would have won easily.
Yeah, for sure. He had very little health left.
They're pretty slow and like.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't even do any damage to you until the very end because you're right next to him. So of course he's gonna hit you then. But prior to that,
once he does damage, it's gonna fucking hurt.
Oh, it was pretty nasty. I remember the one hit was like 90% of your health, and the next one was the end.
I put a bed down in here for you if you ever want to skip the night.
All right, yeah, I'll claim it.
And I'm making food.
Have you tried fishing yet?
I don't have a fishing rod or anything like that, but now that you mention it, maybe I could use a spear.
Yeah, I do wonder. I have read that you can make a fishing pole, but I've never seen it on the tech tree yet, so just wondering if you've unlocked that yet. It seems like something that's relatively basic, but
you have to find the merchant.
Oh, okay.
So, I think he sells a hook or something. He's very difficult.
Sure, he doesn't sell it. Maybe he sells a hooker.
Oh, that'd be
That'd be
nice.
quite immersion. Yeah, that's the end game right there.
It's dressed like a
It gets
Valkyrie.
lonely. Yeah, it gets lonely just being the only Viking here. Only, even you're alone. No dudes, no chicks, nothing. You have to have sex with a deer or something. You know,
Hell.
gotta get your kicks
Well,
somehow.
they really need to turn this game into an MMO. Like, well, you know, it doesn't have to be MMO. Like something like, well, I don't know, is Rust MMO?
Yeah, I
It's
think
not,
so.
is it?
Lots of players. I mean,
Is
it's
it?
just really MMO. The term doesn't really make sense. It's just massively multiplayer online. So I don't know. How do you define massive? I don't know.
Well,
But yeah,
when
it's
I
multiplayer. Lots of people.
when I think of an MMO, I think of one and an alternate other very big server. Like you
Oh,
want a
I see what
PV
you're saying. Because Rust has too many servers. Is what you're saying, right? Whereas like Life is
Yeah,
Feudal is just the one server, right?
exactly. Or Atlas, where you have a PVE and a PvP, and for different regions, but like everyone is supposed to be on the same, like in the same world.
Yeah, I see what you're
So,
saying. Right. Yep.
Rust is
Well,
only like
still, you
four.
could think of it as
Yeah, I know what you mean though.
yeah.
Rust is
I
only
mean,
like 400 or so.
right.
Still
But
a
it's just
lot.
imagine. But yeah, imagine it were just only 400. And that was the only server. Would it meet your definition? Because I think the fact that there's multiple servers is. I mean, what if Atlas had multiple servers and each one was 10,000 people? I think it would still qualify, right?
Well,
Even though
I
we're
guess
split.
I guess I'm pointing out the one server thing because this game already has tons of people playing it. It's just you can't play
Yeah.
with more than 10 people on the same server.
Yeah,
It's
exactly. And
ridiculous.
then and again, I don't even think. Well, I guess I was wrong before. You can enable PvP. Like we could do a 5 versus 5 on our own server. We could enable PvP and split up into different teams, you know, and then.
Yeah.
But it's like the game's not really designed for that. We'd be making our own kind of game, so to speak.
Yeah, they really need to. I really hope that the only reason it's such a small number per server is because it's still in early access and they're not really sure which direction they want to take the game. I really hope they make it into at least something like Rust, where you have like hundreds.
Yeah, they have to
of players.
increase the scope of that. I think the world doesn't seem like it's really. Remember, we spawn on this little island, right? Imagine if there were. Because I think the game has progression. Like it's procedurally generated, but you spawn on this island that has beginner level stuff, and then you start sailing to other places. If there were a lot of people, they'd have to kind of redesign it because they have to. If we all spawn on the same beginner island, and then we're progressing, when new players join, they'd have to spawn at the beginning island, not at the later ones, that kind of thing. Because there's also the leveling too makes it kind of tricky. Like with Life is Feudal, we were already way far behind everyone else. Been playing for years because in Rust there's teching up, but at least the levels there is no leveling up. Your avatar is just as powerful as it was at the beginning, and also that runs on a weekly cycle. If some of these games that run on months, you join in later and then you're just so far behind.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, point is that they could figure that they could play around with this stuff, and if that's their end goal. I mean, they made a lot of money. They could pretty much take us in any direction they wanted.
That's what I'm hoping they do. Oh, I can make chairs. Make a table, benches. Wow.
Fancy.
How do I make a portal? I need Surtling cores, pine wood, and gray dwarf eyes. Finally, a use for those things.
How do I get leather scraps?
You gotta kill boars or deer.
But I killed a deer and it gave me a deer hide.
Yeah, sometimes they'll drop it.
Oh, okay. Not always the
It's
same.
one of those.
I see.
Alright. I think I'm gonna go back to my other place to get the Surtling cores and make a portal. Shouldn't take me too long, because I'm fast as hell with this buff. Activate the power of Eikthyr. Prance like a deer.
Yep. Yeah, what does that power do?
It just makes me really fast. Well,
Oh.
the stamina usage for my running and jumping is like reduced by 60%. Which is a lot more useful than it sounds. Getting around in this game can be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it takes a while to travel. That's something I realized too. As much as I diss this is actually, I'd say this game is actually more hardcore than I gave it credit for. Because if you wander off far away and you die, you have to go back to recover the stuff off your body, and then when you respawn, you lost everything. You might be back to not level 1, but I mean, you may have had your best equipment on you, and if you want to go back to that challenging area, you have to get your decent equipment back in order to reach your body because of all the enemies that are along the way. So
Yeah, it's tough. It's
it
actually
can be tough. Just I think the way we played it, we're at the beginning stages, and there were just so many of us that there's not going to be a challenge anyway because we just overwhelm everything.
That's probably exactly what the devs meant by 3 to 5 is ideal.
Yeah, that's what they say on the Steam page, right? I mean, they even literally say the ideal way to play this game is 3 to 5. They don't even say for co-op. Like, they're literally saying, if you want to play this game, we recommend you do 3 to 5. So they're not even saying to play it solo, really. So
yeah,
and that's why you think about how difficult the first boss is. It definitely is better if you have a little team.
yeah he wasn't that hard. I wasn't streaming.
No, not too bad. Not too bad. But I'm just saying, imagine if I'm just thinking if I were fighting him by myself, it's tedious because I wasn't doing much damage. But we weren't using very good equipment, so we could have made at least a spear or whatever.
I didn't even have a spear. Oh god, it's a fucking wolf. I'm gonna die.
Wolves that powerful?
They're strong as fuck.
Really? Okay. It just sounds like such a basic enemy.
Oh, these are Viking wolves. They're not just any wolves. Yeah. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, like one bite does like 80.
Wow.
Yeah.
Couldn't you outrun it?
I almost did. It's fine. Actually, I think I'm gonna spawn at my. Yeah, awesome. I spawned where I wanted to go anyway. Alright. Need those circling cores right here. And the dwarf eyes. What else? I think I'm good. I died over here. Not too bad. I really like the way that they handle the eating in this game too. You don't really need to eat, but it's such a pain to have to deal with this 3-bar stamina. Yeah, you benefit a lot from it.
And they encourage you to eat different stuff, which I also like. Life is Feudal, it sort of did that. You don't have to eat different stuff, but you'll get buffs if you do. So you're always better off trying to vary up your diet.
You can also eat different combinations of 3 types of food, and I think they like either give you more stamina or like give you more health, something like that. Like if you eat 1 mushroom, 1 raspberry, and a necktail, it's different effects. I'm not exactly sure what they are, but it's definitely different somehow. Like I ate 1 mushroom now, and it gave me 1 extra pip of my stamina. I've seen people with like crazy high, like 190 health or some shit like that, so I think they're eating stews. You can make stews.
Is there a cap to how high? I assume based upon your level, there's a cap to how high you can make your health go.
I wouldn't
Mine's
know what
64 right now, and it looks like it's full. Yeah, the meter.
Is that wolf still around here? I thought I saw him around here. That's not good. It's got me scared for my life. Being wet also makes your stamina come back very slow. Like, the game gives you a lot of reasons to just prepare.
Yeah, it seems like the goal of this is that you make a house, you start forging stuff, getting stuff ready, and then you go on an adventure and you hope for the best. And then if it was too challenging, then you go back to farming basically, and just keep retry,
You make a house in order to house your workshops and your storage and all that stuff. You kit yourself out with weapons and armor. You go out and find the boss. You kill the boss. You unlock like a very important technology or tool, like the pickaxe for the antler, for the for the first boss. And that gives you metal. Then you make metal stuff, make more types of workshops. It incentivizes you to increase the size of your house. All that shit. Oh god, it's a troll.
These trolls walk slowly so you can get out of the way, right?
Yeah. I'm much more afraid of wolves than I am of trolls.
Yep.
I've killed a troll before. I've never killed a wolf before.
Huh.
I've killed like 3 trolls already. Just gotta keep shooting at them with arrows. I haven't killed one in close range though. That's a goal. It's nothing but my axe. Do want to get some cool two-handers in this game. I have the stag breaker, which you get with core wood that you get from pine trees, and 5 deer trophies and something else I forgot. But it's a big old sledgehammer that does area of effect.
Oh yeah, I saw you in the last stream. You were wielding that. It's cool.
Yeah. It's useful, but it's not OP like at all. It doesn't really do that much damage. It just does a lot of splash.
So how is Terraria? I mean, I know it's side view, side scrolling, but is it basically the same premise as this? Like you have a little base, and then you kind of power up, and then you go off on adventures.
I would honestly say that out of all the games I've played, this game reminds me of Terraria the most. It's almost the same exact shit. Like you're building a base. The thing is, Terraria has NPCs. So the reason that you're building a base is because you're building houses for your NPCs. Terraria.
Oh, what you mean? You recruit them?
Yeah, you find them, and then they say, "Oh, hi, I'm this, and I do this, and I'm scared of monsters. Help me." And you just make them a house, and you assign them a house, and they just go to the house. The latest
What's
update,
the benefit?
well, they're just around to do stuff for you, whatever
They do stuff. Okay.
whatever it is that they do. Like the first NPC you meet is the guide, and the guide is just there to guide you. Like he just gives you tips and hints and shit. And he actually doesn't need a house, but you can make him a house if you want. I guess he's an outdoorsman. He doesn't need to live in a house. Then you have the merchant, which you attract by having money. If you have a certain amount of money, there's a certain threshold. I think you have to have like 50 gold or so, and he'll show up. All of these NPCs will just start to show up. You don't actually need to build them houses, but like they will die if monsters come through and attack them. So you might as well.
Okay. So it's like you can basically automate your home front essentially, because you can have them take care of things while you're out adventuring.
They do fight. Some of them do fight.
Can they do things like I don't know if there's any, is there decay costs or anything like that, so that they'll take care of those things?
No, but
Okay.
But certain types of monsters can destroy your houses and your buildings. They're very, very powerful. You can also have your NPCs help you during boss fights, because the way that boss fights work, if they still work this way, you can go to a certain area in the world, spawn the boss, and then teleport back to your home. And the boss will fucking follow you back there.
But if you teleport, how does it know the way?
I don't know, man. He fucking smells your ass.
Smart, yeah. It's fucking smart.
And one method that's very popular is to build an arena, actually, which is like a set of platforms that are very wide, and you can just run for long distances. Because a lot of these bosses have like not really shoot 'em up patterns or anything like that, but the game is progressively assuming that your character can move a lot faster, jump a lot higher, fucking teleport, do crazy shit. Like the game lets you do really crazy shit. There's like hook shots from Legend of Zelda. There's like wings that you can get that let you fly indefinitely. There's boots of speed. You can combine and craft a whole bunch of other shit. So basically, you're just flying around, hooking yourself onto ledges and platforms, doing all sorts of shit. So the game is designed so that the bosses progressively are just like that fast that you have to be moving like that, like a fucking superhero. But yeah, back to the NPCs. Like there's a dryad, which can actually you can buy things from NPCs, and according to what the NPCs are, they sell you different things. Like the dryad will sell you like plants and shit that you can grow. So like you can grow like certain types of flowers to make potions from and shit like that. There's the angler, which is this kid who's very rude. He's a very rude kid. It's like always making demands of you, but he teaches you how to fish and he sells you lures and shit. You can fish for stuff.
Do you do what he says? What if you don't do what he wants? We get upset and run away.
He does give you quests and he does reward you, so I guess you could just not do that. And
yeah, I definitely want to try it out. I just wonder because I feel like the fact that it's not 3D just makes me wonder. It's just these crafting games, it just feels so nice having this big world I can explore, and a 2D world just doesn't feel the same, you know?
It's not really the same type of game as a survival craft or survival builder, because it's more about the adventure. It's more about the platforming and like finding all this cool ass loot and like combining it to make cooler loot. And
But just wouldn't the game be better if it were in 3D?
sure, why
And the
not? I
dimension-
mean,
Yeah.
I mean, it. But the thing is that the game also takes advantage of the fact that it's in 2D by, you know, all those movement abilities that I talked to you about before, the flying around and shit. You can't really do that in the same way as you can in a 3D game, but like, you know, you just do it differently. And like the grappling stuff, there's a lot of interesting movement capabilities that you can do in that game. I was pleasantly surprised because a friend of mine was playing it. And he was like, "Dude, I'm addicted to this game." I looked at the trailers of the game. I'm like, "Huh, this is, I don't know, looks okay. It looks like 2D Minecraft." And he's like, "Dude, it's not like Minecraft at all." I'm like, "Huh, all right." So I'm playing the game. I'm playing it like Minecraft. I'm like digging into the ground and looking for ores and shit because you do that. But like the way that you're moving around in the world is like a 2D platformer. Like you have to, you have to basically play it like a hardcore platformer, except you can like change the way that the level looks and shit by just digging your way out of certain situations if you can, because there's also like quicksand and shit that if you like dig under it, it'll fall on top of you and fucking kill you. You know, like there's different things that you can do to really fuck with people as they're trying to get around in the game. What was I gonna do? I was gonna make a portal.
Can you play it with friends or is it solo only?
Oh yeah, you could definitely play with friends.
Okay.
Really reminds me of this game. I need pine wood, more pine wood. Go ahead and sleep whenever you're ready to pass the time. Then I'm gonna.
Do I need to pass the time?
I would.
Oh,
prefer...
you mean it'll pass it for both of us, right? So I'm blocking you, basically. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'll do it.
Exactly.
Is that the only advantage of sleeping? I mean, I assume it'll recover your stamina, health, all that kind of stuff, but.
You get comfort just from being inside your home with all the.
True.
amenities.
Yeah.
It's just
do
a
you heal,
passive tonight. I think so. Let's see. I'll check my health because I had only 25. Nope, I'm still at 25 because I haven't eaten anything. That's right.
Yeah. Same too.
I also have a lot more meat in one of these chests.
Stormy conditions today.
Oh yeah, yeah. These storms will fuck your house up too.
Huh.
Like these
Good.
this wood that I have out here. Huh. Actually, that's weird. I have the wood out in the open. It's not being covered by anything. It's supposed to damage them, but I don't see any damage on them.
How can you tell? Is there a health meter?
Use the hammer, and you
Oh,
highlight it.
oh, right, yeah, the health meter. Okay.
Alright, let me get some fine wood over here, and I'll make a portal. Oh, wait. Damn it. Keep forgetting to do stuff. I gotta put away my shit. So another thing that's cool is that you could start your own world, and I could come visit you in your world, and I could bring all my shit with me.
Right.
So if you wanted to have like a run where you want to try to kill the bosses, I could just like assist you. So you can always just constantly reload a world seed, and it's randomized. It's all different. You gotta kill the bosses again. Just like Terraria. It's the same shit. Very similar. I wonder if the devs played that game.
Yeah, I assume they have. For sure they're aware of it.
They have to be.
Yeah. I've always wondered that when people make games, obviously they have to take inspiration from something. I can't imagine some guy who's like never played a game in his life just sits down and I mean in the 80s it may have worked that way, in the 70s or something obviously, but these days it just seems unthinkable, you know.
Yeah.
Something must have inspired you.
I'd say it's impossible at this point. Who the fuck hasn't played?
Yeah, I know. I know. It's bizarre when I think about it. I mean, maybe if you're a girl, but yeah, if you're a young male, it's like 100% guaranteed you play. Even if you might say that, oh, I'm not really into games anymore. When you were younger, for sure you played something. Come on.
Yeah.
I just find the thing kind of bizarre too. It's like if someone says that they don't, like they don't watch movies or read books. It has that same level of weirdness to me. Like, oh, you don't play games. I can understand not having the time commitment, but you could still play. Even if you're really busy, you can always find time for something, you know.
I don't really enjoy watching movies that much. I mean, there's definitely movies that I've enjoyed watching, but like
you like movies. Like there are people say like, yeah, I hate them. I can never that kind of thing. When I hear people say they don't like games at all, it has that kind of feeling to me. It just seems so strange.
Yeah.
I can understand not having time. But like I know people who of course they can make time to binge on random Netflix shows and all this other shit, but they can't make time to even just play a game. That doesn't make sense. Priorities messed up.
It is kind of weird,
just making excuses basically. Yeah, there's always something you can play. Maybe they're worried too. If you're not very good, then it seems to be hard to get into something. If there's a steep learning curve, but there are plenty of games that are pretty easy to play that are good. So I don't know.
Anybody can play fucking Tetris. Come on.
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking Tetris. Mario? How do you not pick up Mario and have fun? Like, what are you, an alien?
Yeah, exactly. Crazy talk.
Alright. I think I have enough for a portal. Guess I'll put it somewhere like right. I'm gonna put it to the side, like right here. Actually, no, I'm gonna put it over here so that it's facing. Yeah, so it's facing my log cabin over there. There you go, that makes sense. The northwest.
Notice the game is a lot more responsive this time. Even though it's funny, because when we were connected to Robo's server, he should be... You're East Coast, right? So you're basically the other side of the world from me. But I'm not noticing any lag at all.
It's probably just a shadow.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, even that it's still in the U.S. though. Your server that you're connected to, right?
Yeah, it's in New York.
New York, okay. But yeah, obviously has a really good connection.
Oh, I have to build 2 of them, of course. I'm just glad I have the wood for the Surtling cores, because I have to go into the crypt to get those, or the burial mounds.
So you played pretty much all the Age of Wonders games. I've been thinking of trying this out. Is there any reason to play them in order? I mean, it's just turn-based, right? Strategy. There's not like there's a story or anything to follow, right?
There's a story. There's a campaign.
Oh, okay. Okay, there's a campaign. Okay, my mistake.
Yeah, the story is about the Valley of Wonders, which was this civilization of elves. They lived in perfect harmony, and then the humans came and had to fuck everything up.
One fateful day. Yes. At the beginning of every story ever.
Then the Fire Nation attacked, and
Yep.
they started warring. The elves suffered a grave loss of their queen, who got killed by some humans. And there was a schism with the elves, whether to try to make peace with the humans and live amongst them, or to fucking kill them. And that's the Cult of Storms. They're the bad guys. And the good guys is the keepers that are all about getting that Lord of the Rings on. Elves, dwarves, halflings, fighting evil. The Cult of Storms is dark elves and orcs, goblins.
They're the ones who want to kill the humans, right? Get rid of them.
Yeah.
Why does it make them evil? I mean, maybe it's a good idea. I don't know. I haven't really thought all the way through.
Well, in pursuit of revenge, whether it was rightful or not, they fell to darkness.
Okay.
That's where power lies.
It became dark. Yes. Well, anyway, my question is basically, do you recommend playing them in order then?
It's not necessary. Age of Wonders 3 is definitely the best one.
Are the improvements, like there are significant improvements to the point where if I try to play the older ones, they're just so cool. I mean, they're probably mods. The funny thing is that there's so many mods that are made for old games these days that'll improve the UI and such, so the experience can actually be pretty good.
I feel like Age of Wonders 1 is fine, but 2 definitely improved.
I can handle old games, like it's not a problem at all. It's just I'm just wondering because if the amount of time you have to put into some of these games, that's what I'm concerned about. Like the Civilization games, for example, you know, I could play any of them, but because you want to put a lot of time into one, then I feel like I'd want to put my time into the best one. You know, I don't want to put, you know, like 100 to 200 hours into every game in the series. That might be unthinkable, but I wouldn't mind playing the first one for, you know, 5 to 10 hours or something.
I feel like the best one is definitely 3, but there's also Planetfall, which is way better than 3. But
Planetfall seems cool. I have that. That's why I've been wondering that. I've held off on playing it just because I think, well, I don't know too much about games in the genre, so I'd like to play other ones first just to kind of get an appreciation for it.
It's very it's like Civilization Light.
Right.
Very light. Like there's no tech. Well, there is a tech tree, but you're researching magical spells. You're not researching technology. Researching more powerful magic. In Planetfall, you're researching like doctrines and the ability to basically tell your guys to like start using some sort of technology that is available to your faction. Like there's different factions. I like the Amazons. They ride around on fucking dinosaurs, which is fucking badass. And they have like a doctrine that makes all the animal units in their army like faster and have a little bit more health and higher morale and shit like that. So, you know, stuff like that. It depends on their faction and their secret technology, which is like you have your faction, which is like your species or your nation, and the secret tech is something like the Xenoplague, which you can infect. Like they're basically infecting their population with this super virus that gives them superpowers. And their whole big thing is that whenever a Xenoplagued unit kills another unit, there's a chance that it'll spawn another little Xenoplague unit, and those Xenoplague units can evolve. Things like that.
Yeah, the infection spreads.
Yeah.
Sweet. You'd say of all the Age of Wonder games, that Planetfall's the best one? Even though I mean it's quite different. It's not fantasy like the earlier ones. Different
It's
world.
science fantasy.
Okay, fair enough.
It's not
But
very
it's not
hard
connected.
sci-fi.
It's not connected in
No.
storyline to the other ones, right?
No, not at all. There's no elves or any of that shit.
Yep.
The most elvish faction would probably be the Amazons. They're all about nature. Like, genetically modified nature, but nature.
Yep.
I don't need this wood here. I'm just gonna dismantle it. Doesn't need to be here. Keep a few just for decoration. This other stuff away. Actually, what do I need for that? I just need wood. These things are surprisingly easy to make. I'm gonna head back to the log cabin to the this way. I think what I want to do is eventually go back to that the main spawn point and make a castle there.
You mean the main spawn point of the game?
Yeah. Where all the sacrificial stones are.
Yeah.
And I'll probably turn that area into like a little courtyard for the castle. I kind of wish this game had mounts.
Yep, early access.
Yeah. One day.
Yep. Have you checked the roadmap? I haven't. I'm just curious if you have.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff they plan to add.
They want to put more stuff in the water. They want more interactions with multiplayer. I don't know what that means. I don't know what any of this means, but this is what they want. They're gonna add new biomes. I think there's 5 in the game so far. And more monsters. And what else? What else? I don't remember. That's all I know so far. Ooh, I know what I'll do. I'll definitely turn that area, that first spawn point into a castle. Have the sacrificial stones in the courtyard, and surrounding the stones in the courtyard will be like a teleportation hub, so you can just teleport to all the different places.
So the portals are just link 1-to-1, right? But you could, like you're saying, you could just have a big ring of all of them.
Yeah.
One for each section or whatever. Yep.
It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge, almost like this big beautiful wall that I made right over here. Don't you worry, guys. I'll be back. I'll be back in 2024. Don't worry.
Be an old man by then.
Oh God, I fucking wish.
But I guess we're used to old politicians at this point, so I guess it's acceptable, right? Nothing
Yeah,
wrong with it.
Biden's a fucking lich, bro. He's like, I don't even
Yeah,
know how old he is.
has dementia. I think he's 78. I think.
Jesus.
Think about it. By the end of his first term, he'll be. I'm pretty sure he'll be 82. That's just unthinkable. You realize in the U.S. too, the life expectancy of a male in the U.S. is something like 78. I mean, it's definitely under 80. So he's already older than the average, death age. It's just unthinkable. I don't know.
I'd be shocked if I make it that far.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure that there's no way he'll finish his first, either death or just stepping down because of mental incapacitation, which has already happened. It's not enough yet to justify that. And so we can get our first field.
Shit.
I think that's the whole plan.
Bro, I just made a fucking troll stagger with an arrow shot.
Oh, stagger. You made him stagger.
Oh yeah, I made a troll stagger. Yeah.
What does that mean? If you hit him in such a way, it'll stun him or something?
Yeah. He like gets taken aback a little bit. It's like, holy fuck, you're actually hurting me. I'm not used to that. You just see a tiny thing and I smash it. Die, troll. Odin, watch over me as I fuck this bitch up. I hope Odin's the final boss when they finish the game. You have done well, my son. Now, I'm gonna whoop that ass.
Yeah, you basically just bow before him and die, and that's the end. I mean, is there an end so far? I mean, I assume that there are enough bosses you get to the very last boss, and then it ends.
Well, yeah. So far, you just kill all the bosses, and that's it. But yeah, eventually they're gonna... I don't like the troll's death animation. I wish he, like, clenched his neck or something. I don't know. He just kind of tumbles over.
He falls to his knees and then falls to his chest.
He just ragdolls. He just falls down.
Oh, okay. Oh.
It's like, blarg, I am slain. Alright. That was a misadventure. Now I'm next to the log cabin, and I will build the portal. Oh, dude, can I bring the cart through the portal? Probably not. There's a cart in this game that lets you carry heavy shit.
I believe I read Steam reviews. People were complaining about that. I don't think you can.
Okay.
It's just whatever's on you and your person, I guess. But yeah, you should check. Don't just take my word for it.
I'm carrying the cart with me. Looking at the Eye of Sauron. There's like stars in the middle. And here I am, and nope, I cannot take the cart with me. You know what? That makes sense.
Yeah, it's whatever's on your body goes in, whatever's on your person.
You also can't take like metal ore and stuff with you.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. They want you to build bridges and use the cart. I'm totally fine with that. Give me a reason to build shit. Make my stuff do things. Unlike in Minecraft, where nothing does anything. Unless it's like a nether portal. What else
You had
does
fun in that
stuff?
game. You can't diss it.
I did. I did have
think it's
fun
just-
with it.
Like we were saying before, even if a game's real, unless the game's terrible, if you're playing with other people too, and always livens the experience,
Dude, we made like fucking apartment buildings and like big ass towers and shit, going all the way up as high as possible to as low as possible. Just like a gigantic tower, but like for no reason. It doesn't do anything.
That's the thing, exactly. Yeah, you just build something, you just show people, look at this thing the way it looks, but there's no. I mean, do you even get benefits like from staying in it? Is there a resting status, or do you recover your hit points, or do you is there some benefit, reward for having a home?
I haven't played it in a while, but from what I remember, the only reason you want to make a house is so that you're protected from monsters when you're trying to go to sleep.
Yeah. So you basically have 4 walls around you, and then monsters can't get in. But it doesn't matter what your house looks like or anything. And you can't. There's nothing
Now,
inside of it that you can build, like a workbench that'll let you craft more weapons, right?
no, you need to make a crafting table in order to make anything more complicated than like a hand tool.
Okay.
There's a set effect for troll leather clothing. You get 4 pieces, it makes you more sneaky. Sneak plus 25%. That's cool.
Oh yeah, did you see however many updates ago? Atlas, they're moving towards a modular shipbuilding design. You know about this?
That sounds awesome. No, I didn't know about that.
No, but what's scary about it is it basically means that I think that you basically can't build a ship from scratch, like from the ground up. Like you have to buy the parts for the ship, I think, and then you cobble it together from, from a like there are only a few different designs you can make, and you have to buy each individual component with gold, and then you put it together. So it's not like, remember before we'd have a dry dock and then we're slapping, plank by plank, putting it together. I don't think you can do that anymore. That's my understanding from when I read about it, and people were complaining about it. But they said long term they want to make it so that you can. Right now you can only buy the big pieces of the ship or something, but I think long term you'll be able to buy more individual components so you can customize it more. But it's like they just kind of dropped this update in and removed the ability to build a ship from scratch, I think. Yeah, I know. That's why I need to test it out. It's just from the way people described it, it sounds sketchy. But it seems like maybe they're working on it and they'll improve it with time. But until I can see it for myself, I'm not really sure exactly how it works. But I guess this must have been after you stopped playing.
Yeah, I stopped playing a little bit after they first introduced that you can buy ships with gold.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it. It makes it seem like that maybe from now on, even once they finalize this new design, that you can only buy ships. You have to buy the parts basically, but you have to get gold in order to make ships. You can't just build it from the ground up, which sounds disappointing to me.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
Yeah, it's very strange. So I'm not.
You can still make ships. It's just you can't make brigantines and galleons. I think you have to buy those.
Oh, those have to be bought. I see.
It's still dumb, but oh, we'll see.
You know what we should be playing? We should be playing Ark. God damn it.
Ark.
Yes. That's another one where we have to set up. I don't know if there's a. I think that's more another one like where you set up your own server kind of thing. I think there might be community servers, but the population count is kind of low. It's not like Atlas.
Right. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I think the player limit might only be, I don't know, 32 or something. It's 64, and it's something really low.
Yeah, Ark looks cool. I like the taming aspect of it.
Yep.
It's interesting. Alright, this is awesome, because now I have all my smithing stuff and smelting stuff over at my log cabin base, so if I wanted to, I could just break all that shit down and carry it over here, rebuild it here. But I don't really have to do that, because I can just teleport over there and use it whenever I need to. It's good. It's real good. It opens things up for me. Man, this elder is so far away. But I can build a new type of ship now. The Carve. I'm not sure how much bigger it is. Costs 30 fine wood, 10 deer hide, 20 resin, and 80 bronze nails. I can make all that stuff pretty easily except the fine wood. So this chest right here that's closest to the workbench
Yep.
has meat in it. The bottom one.
Yep. I'm trying to get leather stuff, so I just keep getting inundated with meat. So that's why I've been cooking so much of it.
Okay. I can just give you some leather stuff if you want. Unless you want to
Yeah,
get it
I'm almost at
yourself.
that point, if you don't mind. I just want to experience bow hunting, so it's been fun.
Yeah, I don't mind at all. I'm just trying to figure some stuff out.
I just at least want to be able to make leather gear so I can be somewhat viable in combat.
I made some troll gear. I don't know where it is though. I made like some pants and a tunic, I think. Alright, I need to make this card. Bronze nails. Fine wood. Just this shit right here. Is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, Arc definitely was cool. I definitely want to play Conan though.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
The combat system looks actiony. It's got some punch to it. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay. I'll just keep it here then. All my troll stuff. Yeah, I killed 3 of them so far. I have 2 heads here. I'm not sure how these trophies work. I don't know how to hang them on the walls or anything like that.
I was wondering the same thing. I keep getting them. It's like, what am I supposed to do with these things?
I know you can definitely hang them up. I just don't know how to yet. If you're smelting stuff in the smelter and you go to sleep, it'll all get made by the time you're up in the morning.
Nothing gets burned or anything like that.
In the smelter, no. Or the charcoal kiln. That's the smelter is just making it's just making iron or copper ingots.
Let's see.
Oh. Right. Yeah. Got 30 bronze nails so far. chemicals. Okay, so all this extra stuff that I can make is to improve the forge. Oh no, this can improve the workbench some more. It all needs fine wood and bronze. A fermenter? Oh, that's probably to make mead. Cauldron. Cauldron's probably how you make stews. There it is. Why is this here? Fuck. I'm so disorganized. Don't need fine wood. All I need is fine wood, and then I can make a carve. Go sailing. I don't know if the wood, the fine wood trees grow in the Black Forest, so I think I need to go back to the meadow. Let me just do that, since I know for a fact they grow in the meadows.
And only oak trees it'll give you fine wood?
So far, I know it's oak trees.
Have you tried the pine trees?
Yeah, they just give you core wood.
Okay. Fir?
But you need to... fir just gives you normal wood.
Alright.
You need to use a bronze axe, at least. Not sure if beef will give me any. Guess it's gotta be oak. Get two-shotted, you gray dwarf bitch.
Is that a brute?
These guys are just normal little...
Oh, okay, because I ran up against a brute earlier. I was trying to take him on it. Man, those guys, too tough for
Yeah,
me.
they're tough. Especially
Yeah.
the bigger ones. The bigger ones will easily kill you. I got attacked by a brute, a shaman, and like 5 blue-eyed ones.
What does the shaman do?
They can heal and poison you.
That's annoying. Okay.
I think he heals with the same thing that he uses to poison you, which is very efficient. Oh, wait. Most of these Prey Dwarves get wrecked, though. Bronze Axe.
Oh, wow, I found a cave.
Nice.
Burial chamber.
Oh yeah, that's where I got the Certlings and some gold. There's a lot of skeletons in there.
Are they scary? Can I take them on?
You might have trouble, but yeah, you can probably
thinking.
do it.
Let's see. I'll just go in slowly.
One thing I just remembered about Terraria is they set up PvP servers.
It's a new
You can totally fucking team deathmatch each other, which is hilarious to think about in a side-scrolling game.
Yeah.
But you can make some pretty powerful weapons in that game. I think the strongest sword is called the Terra Prisma, which is essentially like 9 floating swords that whenever you click on a space, all of the swords start rotating in like a ellipsoid pattern and just fucking destroys whatever they slice. Looks like some Kingdom Hearts shit, where he's just like levitating a whole bunch of swords. And I think you need to use all of the 9 strongest weapons in the game and combine them all together, and that's what the weapon is.
Let's see.
And there's also magic wands. There's guns. There's a fucking shark that is also a minigun that you can fish out of the water. Just use that as a minigun. It's a very strong early game weapon.
How do I mark the map?
I think you can double click, or there's another way that's
okay,
like a
double. That's it. Going. Okay.
there's another way that's like a ping.
Yeah, there's a ping is middle click.
It's middle click, okay. Let's just find wood, damn it. I'll make a boat.
How do you get bone fragments?
Skeletons.
Right. Yeah, I didn't encounter any. I wonder if it's because you figured out already. There's a treasure chest in there that was empty, but there were mushrooms, so I at least got those. But that's all I got out of it.
Were they glowing?
Yeah, yellow glowing mushrooms.
Yeah. I think everything else just gets cleared out. There was a skeleton spawner in there too, actually. Which oh, I remember this house. This is the first house I built. Looks like shit. Yeah, there was like skeleton spawners in there that I destroyed. Maybe if I left them in there, they'd still be spawning skeletons. Oh no. I almost died because I was over encumbered.
You're being attacked?
Yeah. And I couldn't fight back because when you're over encumbered and you run out of stamina, you can't do anything. You gotta drop shit. Stuff away. You can keep bees too. I have a beehive next to this place. Alright. It's time to make the boat. What was that? Oh, I need resin. What the fuck? Oh, it's a little neck.
I believe there's an enemy called a neck. It's a strange name.
I'm sure it's some sort of mythological creature. They have like little lily pads growing on them.
Yeah, they look funny. I remember the first time I saw it, I was on the map. I just looked up in the distance. It showed a health bar and it said neck. I thought, whose neck? What?
It's like a
So
giant monster's neck. It has its own health bar. Hearing too much now, damn it. Away some of these bronze nails. Enough wood for a workbench. Son of a bitch. Oh, very frustrating. There we go. Let's get that ship in the water. Sweet.
Is she seaworthy?
That she be. there's storage. Not a lot of storage, but something. How do I do this? I have no idea how to use this boat.
So it's on the water and it's floating, but that's it.
I don't know. I don't know how to open the sail.
Let's see.
Don't make me look it up. I hate looking things up. I'm gonna have to look it up. Okay, so I do have to use the rope. Okay. There you go. Let's see. This looks rather lovely. Everything's so misty and hazy. This thing's a lot faster than the raft.
The raft is depressing.
Oh my god.
It's so goddamn long.
That raft made us want to kill ourselves, and we did.
We did, yeah. Self-fulfilling prophecy, yeah.
So the sail automatically catches the wind.
You rotate the sail.
You rotate the rudder. You just go to the back of the ship and rotate the rudder, and pressing forward opens the sails and pressing back closes them. I cannot see anything. It's dark as fuck. Holy shit. It's not just foggy, it's dark too.
Yeah, there aren't many light sources here on the water, right?
No.
There's no land around you. You're really far out.
I'm like right next to the land. I'm just messing around with the controls. I wanted to make this ship because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to in order to get to the next boss. That
Oh yeah, for
motherfucker's
sure.
far as hell away. God damn, it's dark. Holy shit! I see the moonlight reflected.
Torch,
I don't have a torch on me, actually. I can make one.
bro.
Though.
Okay. Yeah, they're easy.
Not that it helps. Oh god, I'm crashing into the wall. I crashed into the land. Everything's fine. We're fine.
I'm guessing if will my character just disappear? I'm assuming if I leave the game. It's not like my body won't be here like Rust, right? I don't need to be in the bed or anything like that.
I'm not sure.
I guess you'll see. Right, I'm in the little our house, so I'm just gonna log off, get some lunch.
Alright.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna, I guess if I just exit. Yeah, I think resting, you just rest and then you get up out of the bed anyway, so I don't think I exit while I'm on the bed, right? So I'll just do while I'm in the house.
Yeah, if it's like daytime and you lay down, then he just lays down.
Oh yeah, actually, if I lay down right now, yeah, and then I don't do anything. If you're not sleeping, then it'll just show me just lying on the bed, right?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just do it just to be funny. Okay, I'm lying on the bed and then I'll exit. Okay, that's hilarious. Alright, man. Good times.
Yep.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, see you later, man. I guess I'll just wait until tomorrow to sail. It's way too damn dark to be doing any sailing. Holy fuck. Really can't see shit. Clear off this horrible fog. I've never seen it get this damn foggy before. Fuck off. Whoops. We're off the rock, damn it. There we go. Adventure. There's no way we can fit through here. Let's fucking try though. Fucking tiny ass river. Jeez. Oh boy. Alright. Back up. Like that. There we go. Yeah. Not so bad. I just hope I don't run into a big ass rock in the center. Oh geez, I just realized my bridge. I wonder if I can sail underneath the bridge. Don't be killjoys, guys. Let me have this one thing. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Ugh. Fuck off. Leave me alone. I just want to sail. thing definitely can't go through that bridge. Whatever, I'll destroy the fucking bridge, I don't care. Actually, let me see if I just try to go through it. No, there's no way. Yeah, it's not gonna let me go through. I don't drown. I wonder if that's enough. Nah, that roof's gotta go too. Not a problem, just build it again when we need it. Hell yeah. Oh god. There you go. How am I going that way? Now that's adventure. Got your axe out. Just ready. Land ho. Nowhere near where we want to go. pine wood. 4845. Let's just see what this thing looks like. That's it. Burn their young. Burn their young. Sounds fucked up, bro. Who's young? Okay, well, that's all I wanted to see. Something just died around me. I wonder what that means, burn their young. Where the grass grows underfoot and the sky is blue overhead, there will always be a hearth and a home. Hello, Grayling. Let's head on back. Dude, why is this wind always against me? I'm not moving at all. Stuck on a rock or something? Am I going backwards? What the fuck is this? Definitely can't sit underneath. There's so much shit on me. River. Water seems pretty shallow. So I just ran over a fucking. That's awesome. Oh, that's not so awesome. Alright. Let's park here for now. See if I can find a river or something to go through. Got the gray dwarf eyes now. Water. It's inland though. appear to be away. Yeah. There's not. It's fine. Is this about the Grey Dwarfs again? Yeah. I think we all know Grey Dwarfs suck. Guess there's really no way past this island. Our river's running through. Have to go through this river all the way the fuck up here. That's ridiculous. I should have prepared for this trip better. Gotten a nice little portal ready to plop down. Oh well, lesson learned. I mean, if my axe wasn't about to break. It's about to break like right now. You know? Now, fuck off. Roots of the ground are their pleasure. Oh, okay, so this is teaching you how to domesticate the boars. Roots of the ground. I'm assuming they mean carrots. Gotta make some carrots. It's my ship. Oh no, did it despawn? Sailed it all the way in here? Shit, I think it despawned. I guess ships can despawn. Fuck, that sucks. Oh, no, it's right over there. Take that. Ow. Oh my goodness. Want revenge. park the boat right here. There you go. That's fine. Okay. Stand at the prow of a leaping ship with a salt spray before you, and a joyful shriek of gulls above. Indulged within a dream, you remember what it was like in the place of your birth. Nice. Alright. Tomorrow, I will go back to that eldest place and set up a portal. We're done.